I'll let you know when we get started. But yeah, just it's really gentle, really easy on the body. Just come to a seat on your chair or off of a bench or anything you have that you can sit on. Ideally, your hips are about knee level or higher and not lower than your knees. Um,
Perfect.
but then, if you want to try to modify standing or seated, you're totally fine. On the floor or upright. Maybe off your edge of your couch. That works too. There you go. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Got 160. So let's just give everyone just a quick second to come in and the audio to connect. And then we're going to jump in. Make sure everyone is muted before we get started. If everyone could too as well, take a moment to drop in the chat your site name if you're joining from Soho, from Metro Park, FRB. If any of my FRB people are on, please let us know so we can grab attendance for your fitness center managers. That's right. VeriSign. Awesome. VeriSign is in the house. Thank you for that, Mike. And then we can get started. So, welcome everyone to Chair Yoga. My name is Sarita. I will be leading you through this brief flow, nice force break flow. Let me make sure I'm spotlighted for everyone. Awesome. So if you're ready to begin, go ahead and come to a seat at the edge of your chair. So sit away from the back, bring your feet flat on the floor, right underneath your knees, and we'll go right into it. So let's inhale, sweep the hands up, overhead. Exhale, put the arms down. Just a few deep breaths to really start to heat up the body. And as you flow, what I invite you to do is turn your palms up as if you're pushing up a heavy object. And on the exhale, turn your palms down as if you're pushing it down. So create a little bit of heat, engage muscles in the arms and shoulders. Let's begin to add a twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to one side. Again, inhale, reach up, coming back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Move at your own perfect pace. We're just doing a little warm up here for the torso, mid body, so that when we go into our fold, our spine is ready for that work, ready for that stretch. Let's return to center. You can bring your hands to heart center if you'd like. Sitting up nice and tall. Draw the belly button in, lift the chest, shoulder blades go back and down. I want you to draw one knee up toward the chest, maybe take a few ankle circles. Breathe, and then release it down. Other side, draw it up. Use your hands to help support, so use your abdominal wall to help drive that knee up. Do that a few more times. Warming up into the hips, into the legs. And on your next lift, let's just hold for a moment. Use your hands to lift and hold. And if you would like more of a challenge, option, take your opposite arm out to the side. Again, use that same side, just hold on to that leg. Or maybe you take both arms out. Breathe. And then gently release down. Let's do that same thing on the other side. Just finishing up our warm up here. Draw the knee in. Again, long in the spine, lift the chest. Option to float the opposite arm out. And then maybe that other arm. And release it down. Excellent work. So let's go into our first fold, maybe of the day or just for your midday break. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, starting from your spine, your midsection. Grow your spine long, and then start to fold forward over your thighs. Allow the chest, the belly to come to your legs. And then the last thing to fall forward is the head. And then you can let your arms melt on either side of your legs down towards the floor. Allow your forehead to rest on your thighs. Send your tailbone into your seat. If you're in a chair with wheels, make sure you're holding onto your chair for support and for safety. And then very slowly, maybe using your hands to walk your way up your legs, begin to stack bone on bone, one vertebrae at a time, rolling up, back to an upright position. Just roll those shoulders back and down, breathe. Maybe turn the corners of your mouth up into a smile, finding your joy in every movement, feeling grateful for taking the time to take this movement break today. Let's move down into our hips, drawing one knee up, just like that warm-up move we just did. Cross the ankle over the opposite knee. And then maybe you stay here, or if you'd like a little bit deeper stretch, I'll turn to the side here. Again, starting from the low back, lift long in the spine, and then draw your chest forward to fold forward over that crossover leg. And you can use your hand, just the weight of your hand on your leg for a little bit deeper stretch. You should feel a little bit more open up in that bent knee. Take a couple more breaths here. On your next exhale, again, slowly start to stack bone on bone, roll it up. Unwind the leg, extend that same leg out. I'll turn to the side again. So straighten out that leg and then folding forward over that extended leg. So just a little hamstring stretch also into the calf, so draw your toes up and stretch into the lower leg as well. You're welcome to reach down towards your shoelaces, or maybe keep your hands on the thigh. Deep breath in, exhale, roll it up, and we'll do the other side. Draw the knee up, cross the ankle over. And then again, this may be enough, or if you're ready for a deeper fold, go ahead and drop your chest over your bent leg. Let your head fall forward as well. So we may be wrapping up our National Yoga Month. However, we did record a lot of these sessions, so you're always welcome to go back, visit our YouTube page for the videos to, revisit a session that you really enjoyed and keep those movement breaks going. Even if you try something different, just keep up with the movement, keep the body moving, keep stretching, keep flowing, just so you stay active and, keep working towards those goals that you have for yourself. Go ahead and roll it up, uncross the leg, send your heel out long, and then again, folding forward over your extended leg. Another reminder, holding onto your chair for support when it's needed, or reaching down to shoelaces. And when you're ready, on your next exhale, start to roll back up. Step feet, draw your foot back underneath you. And then here's where we'll all come to our feet. So this may be chair yoga, but we also want to invite you to stand up and, take those hips out of that flexion position whenever possible. So coming off the back of your chair, or maybe using a wall, we're going to come into a forward fold using the back of our chair. Think downward dog, but off the back of our chair. So step your feet back until you feel a nice stretch in the backs of your legs. And then press your chest low towards the floor until you feel stretch along your shoulders, along your back. Find your edge. Enjoy this stretch and breathe through it. You always want to come to a point where you feel in your body that that's a good stretch. You feel nice. You feel opening. You may feel some tightness, but never pain. Any pain we want to ease back out. On your next exhale, I invite you to gently lift halfway, step 1 foot forward closer to that chair, and maybe you can work that back leg a little bit deeper to get into that high lunge, that high crescent lunge position. So pressing the hips forward, so be careful that your hips not turned outward. Turn and square towards your chair. Press the hips forward. And then maybe hold on, send one arm up or both. I want you to imagine holding a fish bowl. So your pet fish, your most prized possession, you love most in the world, is up over your head. You're holding it up high. Hold on to it, nice and firm grasp. Press your hands toward each other. And of course, we don't want it to come crashing down on our heads either. So nice, strong position, belly button drawn in. And on an exhale, I invite you to push into your bent knee, straightening the leg, and then folding forward once more over that chair. Or again, you can float the arms if you like. So it's okay to have a little bend in the knee, but we're straightening out just a little bit for a deeper stretch in the back of our leg. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lift back up. Using your chair for balance, step the feet together. And before we transition to the other side, let's just take a moment to reset. We'll drop into a little chair squat. So yoga chair pose, you can hold onto your chair or extend your arms out. Move the hips down. Maybe you want to play around with balance and lift up onto your toes. And then when you're ready, gently return to standing and we'll switch sides. So other leg step back. Again, walk that back heel out a little bit further. Drive your hips forward, holding onto your chair, or again, sending one arm up and maybe the other. Let's hold here and breathe for a few moments. You're almost done. Again, our pet fish is up overhead, so send your fingertips high. Press your palms into that fish bowl. Turn on the arms, the shoulders. It's filled up with water, so it's got some weight to it. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper. And on an exhale, straighten out the front leg. Send your hips back up and tilting forward. Bringing your arms to rest in the back of your chair or float out in front. You can set the fish bowl down. Our pet fish Fred is safe. Take one more breath here. And on your exhale, step your feet together. One more time, resetting in our chair pose. Maybe again, you want to take that balanced position on your ball of your feet. And when you're ready, return to standing. Straighten out those legs. Allow your arms to float down to either side, or maybe bring your hands to your heart. And then just as we started, let's take a few cleansing breaths. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, sweep up. And float them down. One more time, big juicy inhale. And exhale. Let's bring our hands to our heart. And we'll all bow together and say, Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining and taking the time for yourself to stretch and flow together. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Feel free to unmute. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining.
That was great. Thank you.